Tell me about this stunning home.
Well, we live in West End. It's an inner city suburb. My husband and I renovated 12 months ago. It was a beautiful, old, rundown Queenslander. It was high set, so we've done everything to it. We've raised it, we've pushed it back, we've moved it sideways and completely refurbished the inside.
It was a pre-World War I home. We don't know exactly what date it was. I'd say early 1900s, mainly because of the electrical wiring is in it. We know that was basically stopped getting used at the start of the war. As far as we know, I think this house here, and there's one across the road that's probably one of the original houses of West End in Townsville. Lucy and I pretty much had the concept right from the start. We both knew we wanted a two-storey home, all the living downstairs, sleeping upstairs, and then we went to Ben for Metch Building Design, and he tied it all in to make it work.
Tell me about your favourite feature of the house.
I like how downstairs is so different to upstairs. I like that downstairs is, I guess, a modern version of a Queenslander home, and how upstairs is a bit more respectful to the style of a Queenslander home. But you have to marry the two, otherwise I think it'd feel weird, almost like being in two different houses. So we've brought building techniques from upstairs to downstairs and vice versa.
I love that you come downstairs and you feel you're in this brand new, modern, wonderful home with, of course, the vintage pieces. And then you walk upstairs, it opens up into this beautiful old home, this old Queenslander, which you've stayed true to its character, mind you.
What we love to do best is to modernise a Queenslander. We tend to like to stay true and respectful to the home on the exterior, and then just do things that you wouldn't expect on the interior.
Who did the interior design?
Local firm in Townsville, their name's Ethos Interiors, the two Annas. We use them from the start, from the construction right through to the soft furnishings.
Even though it's a traditional home on the outside, you've still got the mod cons inside. And even though there's a big difference between upstairs and downstairs, it's still somehow kind of, it works. Right from the start, people are saying, well, wow, you're going polished concrete, square set ceilings, but then it's still sort of balanced out with, well, the shaker profile kitchen, which is pretty much an old farm style sort of kitchen. So everything sort of seems to work. And then when you're going up the stairs, you've got that transition of the Tassie oak stairs. They're nice and light, which is still traditional in the timber. So it sort of flows in once you get to the old hoop pine floors upstairs.
What kind of homes does Cato Homes do?
Cato is a custom residential builder, which means new homes, renovations, extensions, and he does do some commercial work. I think custom building means doing projects that require attention to detail or individual detail.
You obviously want a builder with a fair bit of experience, especially in custom homes, or especially timber homes and Queenslanders. It's not your everyday slab on ground brick block home. There's a lot of unforeseens that can come throughout the job. But with the experience we have, I started my apprenticeship with Queenslanders in Ashgrove and Red Hill and Brisbane, years ago. So I've been working on them since I've ever started as a carpenter. And to me, there's very, very rarely now do I find a surprise in a old house. You sort of know what to expect. That's one of the things that we always really market ourselves on, is when we're doing a renovation, and there are no variations in prices and things for unforeseens and things like that, because I'm always very confident we know what the unforeseens are going to be.